Hey everybody, and welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Now, normally here at Inside Gaming, we try to report on the hard news for you guys. Stuff like next-gen consoles, or shining a light on working conditions in the video game industry.
We're not known for that at all.
We mostly look where the light has already been shown.
Yeah.
But I appreciate Brian gassing himself and us up like that.
Pretty lofty view of himself, to be honest. So anyway, though, today is not one of those days, because we're going to do... I mean, this is what we really do best anyway, honestly. We're going to talk about a Minecraft character's dick.
Yeah, well, it's hard news today, but a different kind of hard. So with this story, it has to do with the Minecraft characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Remember when they were announced? It's fun, right? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? You know that game? Nintendo's fighting Smash Bros. From Steve?
Yeah, everybody. Well, mostly everybody was happy. Minecraft is an iconic, family-friendly game, and it was cool to see some of their most iconic characters join the Smash roster.
Kind of impossible team-up that really we only see in Smash games. Sure, the game's director Sakurai seemed a little annoyed at all the work it took, but everyone else was stoked. Was he annoyed?
So
Was he
cool.
mad?
I think he's always mad.
Underneath that boyish facade is just a seething anger.
Oh yeah, just turmoil.
So finally, last week, Steve, Alex, a zombie, and an Enderman arrived in Smash. So
I thought you were gonna say walked into a bar.
So you know, this might bring up what could go wrong here. What could there be to report on? It's just Minecraft characters in Smash, right? Well, something did go wrong because players quickly noticed that Steve's victory screen was a little bit questionable. Undoubtedly hilarious, for sure.
Yeah, Steve's celebration involved him chomping on a steak and then just putting it right in front of his crotch, sky high. And it's a freeze frame that really sticks with you. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of counseling to scrub that one.
Who do you think you are, Steve? Jeffrey Toobin on a Zoom call?
Oh, it's that kind of video game show.
Relevant joke.
Now we don't read the New Yorker, but we read tweets about it.
So maybe the designers thought that, you know, they were being subtle, or maybe they just didn't notice, which seems mind-blowing to me if they really didn't notice. At any rate, Steve's meat quickly became a meme online as everyone enjoyed the ruination of yet another wholesome character.
But of course, this is the internet and someone's gotta snitch. Oh, how I hate snitches.
Honestly, in my opinion, they get stitches.
Oh my god, Patrick.
Xbox boss Phil Spencer was even asked about it. Steven Totillo of Kotaku asked him about it recently, and the exchange was kind of hilarious. Totillo showed him the image, and Spencer's response was, yeah? Who did that?
I think you're prescribing a different tone
presumably
to it.
As he cocked his gun.
Oh, really?
I think it's more of a...
Who?
Yeah, who did that?
So after Totillo assured Phil that he wasn't being trolled, that was the actual victory screen, Phil responded, I assume that will be fixed.
And
Phil.
sadly, it was. Yesterday, Nintendo rolled out a patch that nerfed Steve's meat. Here's a before and after shot, and here's a video of Steve celebrating a victory, meat-free. Listen, dicks aside, you're telling me my guy can't celebrate a hard-fought win with a rare steak? My god.
Or
what country is this?
Celebrate a hard-fought win by just jacking hard into the sky.
Yeah, going to town on his hog. That's, you know.
I think the real controversial take here is that you're insisting that that steak is cooked rare when it looks pretty
well done.
That's a ketchup steak right there.
The 9.0.1 patch fixed a number of issues with Steve and Alex, mostly having to do with combat and glitches involving blocks and minecarts, but unmentioned in the notes is the removal of Steve's meat at the freeze frame on the victory screen. He still eats his meat, but sadly he no longer holds his meat.
And I don't know if we've really laid into this. It looked a lot like a penis.
Is that what they're upset about?
Okay, so yeah, that's Pat. I'm sorry, I actually wanted to keep you out of this, but it does look like a turgid dick. The angle, it's the placement, unreal.
No, there's no way it was an accident. Like, there's no way somebody saw that.
I think it was. I bet that's just how he stands in Minecraft.
I mean, that is.
Like, yeah, we'll just do it.
That is how
and
he
you don't
stands.
ever see him from
That
that
is how he
angle.
stands. Considering the dumpster fire of this year, as though 2020 couldn't get any worse. Now poor Steve is meatless. We cannot go lower than here.
There's actually a long history of this kind of thing, but we'll talk about that in just a second. First, let's talk about a different kind of meat, the kind you get delivered to your door. This video is sponsored by DoorDash.
Today's episode is brought to you by DoorDash. Right now, our viewers can get $5 off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code INSIDE. You know how it is. You want Chinese, they want pizza, they want froyo. This house is a circus and you're losing control of your life. Thankfully, there's something for everybody on DoorDash. DoorDash is the app that brings you food you're craving right now to your door. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app and choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with a new contactless delivery drop-off setting. With over 300,000 partners in the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your local go-tos or just choose from, national chain favorites like Chipotle and Wendy's and the Cheesecake Factory. All good choices. Many of your favorite local restaurants are still open for delivery. Just open the DoorDash app, select your favorite local restaurant, and your food will be left at your door. And again, DoorDash deliveries are now contactless to keep the communities they operate in safe, so you never have to see another living soul in the entire process. It's a dream come true. So remember, you can get $5 off and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code INSIDE. That's INSIDE, like us, Inside Gaming, or that awesome game from Playdead from a few years ago. Remember that one? It's a good one. You should play it. So don't forget, that's code INSIDE for $5 off your first order with DoorDash. Thank you very much, DoorDash, for your sponsorship. And now let's go back to talking about Minecraft Steve's Lil Hog.
Okay, back to talking about dirty images that sneaky designers hide in things, or innocent, sweet devs don't know they're putting in a game.
Now, this is hardly the first time we've seen filth, or certainly what seems to be filth, inserted secretly into a piece of media. Disney films, for one, are legendary for having questionable scenes that may or may not involve sex, erections, characters exposing themselves. I think the priest in Little Mermaid has a big boner. Well, actually, it's actually a very small boner, but it is a boner. For him, it's a big one.
Yeah. And you never quite know if it's a sneak animator entertaining themselves or just a weird freak accident, but in this age of the internet, we're all able to pore over every movie frame by frame in hopes that we'll see something dirty, and we often do, and it's gross and fun. I see no problems with this.
Meanwhile, speaking of Minecraft, we have some actual news to report on that front. Not that Steve's meat wasn't news, but and it's important because we're putting it after we talk about the dicks hidden in the Little Mermaid.
You might remember that for years now, the game has been owned by Microsoft. They bought it back in 2014 for a whopping $2.5 billion. It was huge news at the time. Honestly, Microsoft has done a pretty good job maintaining and expanding the game. They're pretty consistent with it, which is why Kotaku asked Phil Spencer about Steve's meat.
But much like Facebook has been creeping into the Oculus VR headsets, it looks like Microsoft is integrating itself more and more into Minecraft. So Microsoft recently announced that Minecraft players will need a Microsoft account to play it and any other games from developer Mojang going forward. That will include the Minecraft Java edition as well.
Why are they doing it? Sorry, my mouth got wet. Well, Microsoft explained in a blog post that it's to give us more features, including increased account security with two-factor authentication, improved parental controls, and chat and invitation blocking.
Plus, they pointed out that all your PC Minecraft games will be connected to the same account, which currently includes just Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons. And Microsoft added, who knows what we'll do next?
Alana probably does.
They added that migrating your Mojang account into a Microsoft one is mandatory, and if you don't make the move, you won't be able to log in, baby. You're not getting into this walled garden unless you play by our rules. Yeah.
But that's not going to happen until several months from now, they said. The migration will start in early 2021. They added that all skins and mods will still work, and the only difference should be logging in with your Microsoft credentials.
Yeah, as Microsoft put it, think of it as moving house. When you outgrow one place, you move on to the next. It involves a logistic effort, but once you're settled in your new home, you realize you do it 10 times over just for that extra room.
What? It's like a hermit crab moving into a different shell.
It's actually much easier than moving house.
Well, and also nothing is changing here. You're not getting an extra room. You're just making a new account.
But that's the magic of Minecraft, Patrick. You can build one.
I suppose so.
I don't mind this. Every time I do want to play the Java edition, I'm like, what the is the login for this? I have no idea.
Yeah, but moving sucks. You don't want to do it if you don't have to, Microsoft. So, gotta round up a bunch of friends to help me move my couch, and then gotta buy them pizza, the whole thing. I don't want to do it.
Regardless, Microsoft is pretty dead set on doing this, and since they own Minecraft, there's really nothing we can do about it. So, while it sucks, it feels less invasive than what Facebook is doing with the Oculus headsets, requiring you to link up a Facebook account with your Oculus if you want to be able to use it. On a technical level, a lot of it's the same, but Microsoft doesn't have the same track record of just whoa, and tripping over a big rake and spilling all your personal data into the arms of
trying to bribe doctors into selling them patient's personal data. Yeah, that is all the Minecraft news we have for you today. We are a Minecraft channel now, so get ready for that.
What's up, gamers?
We made a whole video out of this. So
We did.
I don't know, go back to work, I guess.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Take a nap.
Your aunt needs you. She's calling from the other room. Get off the grid. Get off the map. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Let's talk about Genshin Impact. Please, I'd love to talk about Genshin Impact. I've been dying to talk about the Genshin Impact. It is the free-to-play game from China that's actually pretty good.
We have
It's
a Genshin
great.
expert with us today.
It's a pretty fun game.
One of the Genshin Impacted.
A lot of people